Now we're just going to use two tools. Number one, AI, and second is Figma to design our awesome homepage UI design. Okay, so the first thing, you need to come here this page, and there you get a lot of text, but don't afraid about that. I'm explaining you step by step all of this, and you will get to see all of the details. And here you can see my old website that I just designed before it was okay. So I just kept all of this so that you can see in details that how I was doing. And this is the working page that we are just currently gonna start working. And this is the research page. I just wrote down all of my research thing that come in my mind. I just kept it down there. And this is the mood board, that layout I was personally like to do. And this is mainly the practice. Like I was, before making videos, I was mainly doing practice. So that's why this practice option. So this video, I'm not gonna do any practice. I'm directly trying to design something, so it's gonna take a little bit long time or rather than my normal video. So keep patient and keep watching this video. You're gonna get to see how I write prompt, how I design it, how I see my design, how I give feedback myself, and how I improve it. I will share with you all of this, because every single YouTube videos, every single course, you might get to see, okay, designer designing things and output is awesome. But exactly, it's not happen each time. When they do design, they get problem. When they experiment, they are getting failed. So I like to share with all of my experience with you so that you get a better idea. Okay, all right, so let's go back to Gemini. Right now we can use here 3 or 4 AI tools if you like to use, and I think it's better if you use 4 of them. Because if you use 4 of them AI tool, then you can make a decision that like which one is giving more better and which one result is good, right? So that's why I open here 4 of these AI tools in there. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to this research page. Where I'm going this here, because first of all, I need to answer here 3 questions. First of all, who I am. Just try to understand better way. Okay, just focus on this. Who I am, or which is the person that you're just going to build a website. This is really important, because we just need to write it, otherwise our AI cannot do it. So okay, so let's go again, and okay, so who I am, just write the answer. And what is your audience, like her targeted audience, targeted audience, and how you like to do, right? What is mainly your plan and goal. Just a little bit, okay, just a little bit. Just write down this thing. Otherwise, if you just tell this AI, hey, just write, I'm just doing an LMS website, give me a structure of this, they're gonna give a structure, but it's not gonna focus on you. It's not gonna wow you want. You need to spend more time on doing brainstorming. So that's why if we write about it, our targeted audience and our plan and goal about it, then AI will understand more better. So I already write down here something, and let me customize a little bit. Okay, so about me, so let me remove it. MD Jule is a talented UX design web designer, a popular web design expert. Azi. He's passionate about sharing this design knowledge and skill with designer web community. Okay, passionate about sharing this design knowledge and skill with okay, all right, so this is mainly about me. So write down about yourself like this way, or you can use AI tool for write down about you. Okay, then let's go. It's goal to create the website. Primary goal to create currency website that serve hub of design expertise, serve as a hub for expertise, mainly design courses. I think courses for short courses, showcase portfolio. No, I don't really want any portfolio in there. I want to show only courses, provide valuable insight, blog post definitely, and tutorial definitely, and AI stuff definitely, steps definitely, AI steps or AI courses definitely. I gotta make it. Okay, steps. And this website will be catered beginner experienced designer, offering range of resources that help improve their skill and stay updated. Yeah, definitely. And this is not only for designers. It's going to be developer also, like web designers, UX designer and web designer. So the both of these, because I work as a web designer before. So again, the both beginner and experienced designer. Like, okay, here is it: UX UI designer, UX AI, and web designer. Both of this. This is mainly 2 things I work on. So this is definitely needed. Let's read it. Industry chain, and AI, so they can understand what I'm meaning by. Next, future plan is to the website. Plan to features the website is in 10. I think they write something wrong. I was generated by AI, that's why it's happening. Use intention to explain course offering. Okay, so let me update it, then I'm again continuing this video. Okay, but the main thing is this: who are you, targeted audience, and what is your mainly plan about this website? Just write down these 3 things like this way. Okay, then I'm again continue with it. All right, so now this thing is almost ready. Now I'm gonna tell you that how we can write a prompt. This is so much important to write a prompt. So what I can do, I can simply just make an alter file in here. I think you cannot see clearly, but this is the thing. Okay. First of all, what I need to do, I need to tell AI that who I am, right? So I can do read it. So I can tell him read it first of all. So he can read it first of all, right? Then we can tell them I like to design an website based on this section, right? Right for me, and SEO friendly content for each section. So what I can do, I can just write this, and now I can say below is the section list for the home page. Okay, this is the thing. Right now I'm gonna do it. So now what I can do, I can simply copy here the list of this what I was planning for. So this is my planning, so I simply paste it down here. This is the plannings. This is one, this is another one, and this is another one. So this is all right. So now let's copy all of this and let's go to AI, or let's come back and let's simply come here, any of this chat, Gemini. Right now I'm using Gemini. So paste it. So as you can see, we make a little bit mistake that we need to add here like this way. This is mainly the section, that's why I'm dividing it to this so that it's understand better. Okay, all right, so now let's copy again, enter it. Let's go to Perplexity AI, and I'm going to search it like this way. And now let's go to ChatGPT, also paste it. Also use this AI tool like Claude, like this type of spelling of this. Let's enter it. Okay, let's see what you get. All right, so now I just ask same prompt each of these, and now let's wait for them. And now we need to finding out the best one. Okay, so you need to choose which one do you feel like more better or more good. So let me analyze all of them, and then I gonna start again. Okay, so I feel like Gemini and this Perplexity looks better. So what you can do, we can use their content, and not all of them. So when we're gonna design hero section, we're gonna analyze 4 of them and see which one is good. When the next section, 3 step, we're gonna analyze 4 of them and see which one is good. If you don't like any of them, try to implement our own idea and do the design. Okay, I hope you understand the concept, how we're gonna use the AI. Okay, let's go to our Figma design, and let's go to the working page, and we already do the maneuver, so you can copy and paste few other things. Let's say if you like to copy this AI, this header, if you like to copy, just copy it, and simply you can directly use it on here. Okay, so you can use it. All right, okay, so let me go here, this desktop 2, we're gonna start it from here. And now first of all, I like to change this black color into 111. So all of this black color will be 111 right now, and this is gonna be our, let's say, homepage v1, and this is mainly the header that we just copy and paste from our other website. And now we need to go to the next is like this section. So this section is pretty easy. So what you can do, we can simply take a text like this, and now we can go to the next. Okay, so here we need to add in a grid system. So grid system, it's mainly allow us to, like organize the content, and it's gonna be looks more better, and definitely it's gonna help us to make responsive. It's something like you are checking on phone, the same website is really working fine on tablet, it's really working fine on phone. So this is mainly called responsiveness. So that's why we need the grid system. Let's go to here, enable layout grid, and change it to column, and this is going to be 12. and I need to go with, let's say, 75 of them, and let's say it's 20. All right, so now let's see how much is the total width. So what you can do, you can simply take a rectangular in there, and now we can see how much is this. So this is looks like 1280. That's huge. Okay, so let's make it 85 or 84. I think it's gonna looks better. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's gonna be, I think, 208. I mean 1280. But can you make it more? Let's say I like to make it 1200 at least. That's gonna better. So let's say 100. That means margin will be 100, both of these. So what is mainly the right now? It's only 440. So if we make it 120, then I think it's gonna be 1200. Let's see. Right. Okay. Now let's make it 1200. I think it's gonna work right now. Yeah. Now it's fine. So I use here 1200 or 220. That's fine. But I think 1200 will be good. So all of the content I will try to keep in middle, so don't worry about that. Okay, so the first thing is done, and second is like take care of this paragraph also. Let's make it center, and also we need a button, so we can simply copy and paste this. All right, so the thing here, what you can do, we can go back, and now we can just copy it, copy the headline first of all. So copy, let's come back, change it. Simply I change it. So learn UX UI and web design from industry expert. Okay, so I don't want to say myself that I'm an industry expert. I like to say from expert azi. This is my branding name, so I can say for expert from expert azi. Okay, that's fine. Or if you like to change it, if you don't like it, then we can find out more. Let's say expert the courses. This typing. Unlimited resources, that's fine. What's saying? Elevate your skill with expert azi. Okay, that's fine. With learn UX UI and web design using with expert azi. Okay. This looks pretty well. All right. Now in here we can change this line height into 150. All right. So now we need to work this description also. So let's go back again AI and let's find out that which one looks good. This is body, unlock your credibility. Okay. Okay. Whether you're a beginner or session designer, our course are cover. Let's stand AI tool. Okay. So this is our description. We can say the main thing is this one, right? The main thing is this. So this is something I like. Let's go here. Whether you're a beginner looking tribe. Designer. Okay, this looks pretty well also. This is what they say about discover. Okay, this is mainly different something. Master is unlock your career. I don't really like this. Okay, let's go with this description. I like it. And let's change it to 140%. All right, it looks really less. Let's go with 50. So this is mainly the text. Let's make it 40 or yeah 40, and this is the thing. So for the heading we use Sora, and second is like we use IBM Plex Sense. This is mainly for P tag. All right, so now let's click on this button, and if you click on this preview option, then you can see the preview, like whatever you're doing here, whatever the design you're doing, all of this you can see in here. So as you can see, this is the preview that we just make for us. That's pretty cool, right? And the one thing I also like to do, if we tell the more thing like this, that's kind of more better, right? I mean, if we do something like this, then people get more idea that what do you do, whichever thing we do, or whichever thing they can offer from the website. Because right now they can understand all of this, but if you just make them shorter for them, then it's better. So let's do it. Let's simply make another line. Simply if you hold on Alter and if you just drag this line, then you will get a new line there, right? So what are you going to do? I think it's okay right now, because it's going to be a little bit more complex since you're also beginners there. But if we add like this type of thing, then it's gonna more better. Something like tell here UX UI design courses, AI courses, then like these courses. It's more better, you know, so that people can understand what you do mainly. Anyway, it's fine also, it's not a bad something. Okay, let's simply select two of them, and what you can do, simply Shift A, and as you can see we get a frame inside of this. And when you get a frame, and the right side we get an option called auto layout. This is so much interesting and so much good. Let's say if you want to change all of this layout at once, just click. As you can see, we can simply make them layout change into center, middle, whatever you want. Also, if you like to make them spacing to 20% or 20 pixel more, then you can do the changes from there. If you like to add the padding, then you can do it from here. And also I'm going to select this button also, and let's again make a frame, and this is going to be 40. So design, when you do the design, this is going to be 20, then with this distance of the button will be 40. Okay, this is mainly the thing we do here. And let's make them center. And now this is our header, this is a description, and now we need to work on the next section. Next section is like it was, if you go to the research or AI, learn, practice and join, like this. So learn, practice and join. This is really cool, I think. So we can use that. We can use these three of this. Okay, also let's find out here. Learn, apply, grow. They're saying learn, apply, grow. What they're saying, learn, engage, excel. I don't really like this. Learn, grow, build, connect. Okay, that's fine. Join our, okay, this is apply. Okay, this is also good. All right, so let's go back. What they're saying, grow. Okay, grow. Okay, practice, grow. Okay, I think this looks pretty well. So let's copy three of them. And now what you can do, we can just simply, okay, first thing we need to type here process or 3-step. I think we don't really need to mention 3-step. Let's go here and let's simply, I'm going to copy it. So you can simply make it by yourself. I'm going to remove it, this icon, because this is not necessary right now. And we need to change the content first of all. Let's go here, learn, copy it, go back, paste it, go back again, and let's simply paste it. Okay, and also paste it. All right, so now we need to keep this on the left side like this, and since we have almost 12 column, so what you can do, we're gonna make 3 of them. So 3 will be get 4 columns. So this is going to be within 4 columns, this is going to be 4 columns, this is going to be 4 columns we're going to do. So I'm going to make this as like this. You can enable this one, then whatever we get a new line out there, as you can see, it's gonna adding the new line. Okay, and now we need to add here an icon, but right now I'm not placing any icon. I will do it in later, but right now I'm just going to keep these places, because right now we are doing the grayscale to see the overview that how it's look like. If we like it, then we're gonna go with the color and images, but if you don't like it, then we're gonna skip it. I hope you understand about it. Okay, so let's go with 80, and now this is the spacing we get. Let's say it's 20 pixel of this spacing, so let's make it 20, or let's say 16. Let's see what happened. And this is going to be our step 1, so I'm going to tell them a step 1, and I'm going to make them as a component. So if you go to the top, you get to see option called component. Simply make them as a component. This is mainly the step. So step 1, so component, it's something like, let's say, since the same thing, learn is same thing, we just need to change the content, we don't need to change the layout, so we can reuse it. Component is something like reusable things. Okay, so let's simply drag and drag in there. So 3 of them I just drag together, and simply select 3 of them and make Shift A, then make a frame. And now what you can do, I can tell them it's 1200 of this fixed width, make them center, and inside of this auto layout we can tell them auto. That means they will take the places automatically. We don't need to worry about that. They will take the places automatically. Okay, all right, now we can simply just drag in the bottom side, then you get to we get a little more space. And also I like to change the color into 5% so that it looks more visible. So this is something, and I think if we like add here a video in there, then that will be more better. You know, some of the people, they're gonna new, so they don't know about us. So if they come to here and if they watch the video, then they will be able to know more. Okay, now you might thinking, okay, we can simply take a rectangular, to draw the video plus option, but we are not going to do, because before I tell you that frame and rectangular is something inside the rectangular, we cannot place anything. It's something manual, right? That we need to make them convert them frame, then you can do it. But in frame, we can place more thing inside of it. So that's why we're gonna take a frame. So I'm gonna remove this, and let's simply add here, and let's simply change this fill color into black. Now we can see the black option. All right, so Now inside of it, we need to see the preview, that how it's look like. So when you're gonna scroll it, then people gonna see like this. So I like it, but I think it looks really bigger than I was expecting. So let's make it 1000 and let's make it 500. Let's see how it look like. This is the video place, and we can make a little bit rounded corner, like coordinate radius, that's called. Let's say 12 or 16, or let's say 20 pixel. Let's see how it look like. 20, and let's scroll down. Looks pretty much, I mean, it looks good, right? With this button, and they can see the video in there. Okay, looks good. Now in here we need to place an icon for YouTube. So what you can do, we can go to here plugins, and we can make a huge icon. Just simply open this plugin and go here, and now simply play. So I'm going to play, and we get this video circle inside of there. All right, so let's, where is it? Okay, so here is it mainly. So let's change this color into triple F. Let's place it down here, press K, and make it a little bit bigger. Click on top, on the center, and center of this. This is mainly the great thing using frame. Using frame, you can make also this frame like top, center, like whatever you want, you can place that. All right, so now as you can see, this is store link, so I'm gonna make it 200. That's gonna be, I think, good. Let's make them again center. Let's go back to here, and this is one of the things that we get, but it looks really bigger than I was expecting. Let's make it 160 pixel, and let's see the preview, and this looks really bigger. Let's make it 120 pixel. Looks really bigger, but let's go back. Press V to select tool. It's also have a few shortcuts. Let me tell you. V is something, if you press V, then it's gonna get this select tool. If you see here, this is mainly select tool. And if you press hand, this is hand, it's like mainly the H tool. If you press hand, then you will get this hand tool. And if you just going to press, and if you go to press the T, then you get a text tool. Research will be this one, and this is pen tool, and this is shape tool, and all of this there. And this is also have a F. So I click on V tool, and now let's double click on this icon, play icon. Then we need to go this inside of this, and let's go to this vector. And as you can see, it's almost looking 16. So let's make it 12, or let's say 8. Then you will get a lighter version of it. So it looks really bigger than I was expecting. Let's make it 4. Looks pretty well, right? Okay, now I think it's fine. Okay, this is mainly the video placement, and this is mainly the thing that we're going to. And the component best benefit is if you change this color. Let's say I like to go with 111, so I put 111, so as you can see, all of this changes now. But it's also going to change the content. Once you update the content, it's not gonna do it. Okay, let me give an example of how it's work. Let's say I type here learn 1. All of this gonna change learn 1. Now if I am going to change the middle one, let's say the middle one was practice, so I just change it practice. Now what happened, since I already updated middle one component, so this is mainly the child component, right? And this is the main component. So whatever you're gonna change this main component, it's gonna update the child component. But whenever you're just going to update the child component, then it's not gonna be apply, or it's not gonna affect the content of the child component. So let's go here and learn 1. As you can see, both of this changed, but middle one not changed because we have already touched it. We have already changed it, so that's why it's not working. So I hope guys you understand about it. All right, so then let's apply. Let's copy the text, apply the projects, copy it, and let's simply paste this the content also. Let's copy, and let's say simply select it. Okay, now as you can see, it's coming into 2 lines. I think if we make this 2 line, that's more better, but since we already updated it, it's not gonna work, so we need to do manually. Okay, it's a work. Oh, because we didn't touch it before, so I think this looks fine. Let's go with it. Okay, now this is something that people are gonna get to see. Or we can say here only 3 step to okay, I think we can type something else. Copy the heading, simply change the content. We're gonna write only 3 steps to grow and simple grow. So I like to make it 48. Okay, Now let's go back and also copy the content. Okay, so now it's fine. Okay, so this is a similar thing that we do. Okay, so I think this we can do with, we can connect with this, both of these together, or we can make it a different one. But I think it's, if we connect it together, then it's gonna more better. I think if you look at here, then people, when they're gonna watch the video, they can also see, okay, this is the 3 steps they need to follow to achieve that goal. Yeah, it looks pretty well. But we can also do experiment, no problem. Right now for this, let's skip this in left side, but then later if we need, then we can use it. Okay, now this 2 section is done. Now we need to work on the next section. It's mainly for the course process 3 step, popular courses, new courses, and CDA, and review and CDA. So popular courses and these courses, since we're gonna use Academy LMS, so we're gonna use their add-on for this, so we don't need to worry about this. I think about that all courses as popular courses, so I think they have this add-on already. All courses. Okay, so as you can see, they have the courses in there, I think, so we don't need to worry about that when you're gonna do it. Okay, so we're gonna skip these 2 sections, popular courses and new courses, and now we can focus on reviews. So reviews, I think we're gonna use an plugin for that. I think we're gonna use directly any plugins for that, right? So reviews. So there is no review add-ons there, but we're gonna use the add-ons, like any external plugin we're gonna use. So I'm going to skip it right now for this. But if you have a time, or if you're not gonna develop it by yourself, then I think you need to just design it and also have a CDA. So we also need to work on a CDA also. So this is the CDA, this is mine, I already do it before. So detach it. So we can use this CDA directly. We can use this CDA, by the way. This looks pretty well. This is email and get $3. Let's say get $100 course for free, or let's say $100 coupon for free. So this is something that whenever they're gonna apply the email, they're gonna get to see. Okay, now this is the thing that we just do, and now I think now you have understand it, like how to design it, right? So right now our layout is kind of ready, we can say. And the next thing we need to worry about, that is about the color. So for the color, we can take AI tools for taking help from them, or we can do one thing, that is you can use real time color. You can go this website. We can see the color of there, right? So what you can do, we can tell Gemini or any of this software, let's say this one. Okay, so what you can do, we can tell him to suggest few texts. Our text will be black definitely, and we need a primary and background and secondary. All of this color we mainly need, right, for doing it. So we can tell him in a prompt, right? So suggest me and color for my website. I like to use black for a text. I need background color, background color, then primary color. I need also what I need secondary and accent color. I need secondary and accent color. Okay, and then yeah, this is another thing I need. So if you write here something wrong, then it's okay, they're gonna correct it, no problem. Okay, generate and color based on our old conversation. Okay, so all right, so let's see what to do based on color. Background, he tell me primary color, secondary color, all of this I say, and why it's saying it. We get it, right? So this is going to be our background color. So let's copy, let's go back the background, and let's simply paste it. This is gonna be our background color. Looks pretty well, right? Let's go to this primary color, and why it's vibrant blue. Let's go primary. Looks pretty well, right? But this is, I don't really like, I think. If we go with the white color, then I think it's gonna look good, but this need to be more better. But anyway, let's go here, this secondary color. Secondary color will be this. So this is mainly secondary color. This is looks kind of green, but okay, let's accent color will be what? All right, it's just kind of this. So this is the output of our website, you can say. I think we need to think about more about the color, because I personally don't like the primary color at all. So I personally like this color, so I can lock it. I like this background color, so I can lock it, but I don't really like this streak color. So what I can do, I can simply use it to this randomized color, so I can do it. So this is the color, this is good. Primary color, this is good. This is also, I think this is personally I like it. This is looks good. Okay, so what you can do, you can lock it. Let's go again, this randomized color, accent color, accent. I don't like them all. I like to get something simple. This is also looks good. Okay, so we can use this color palette, so we can simply export it as a, okay, so where you can do this download option. Let's download my color, so let's download. Okay, so what you can do, we can simply take a screenshot also. Just simply take a screenshot, go back to our Figma, go here, just simply open it. Okay, all right, so let's take a screenshot again, simply like this, go back. So I hope you understand about the color generator for your website. So by this way you can do it by yourself. And the thing we need to do, that is about, in my case, so I'm not gonna using this color palette in my case, to use this one that I have already on my website. So I like to cut off them, and let's go back. Okay, so I will use this color palette for my website. Okay, so the first thing, I like to change my background color into this. So this can be my background color, and now I also need to change my like CTA color, if you see carefully. So I need to change it. So let me change the color, and then I'm again continuing the video. Okay, so what I will do, I will follow this like top design and change all of this color. I'm also gonna add a little bit spacing in. So we are almost done here. So what I do, I mainly change here something. I do change the color. Let me show you that what I do. So if you see here that this is the thing we just make for, we just change the color, we just also change the button, and this is the video was there, and I also changed the color in there. So now we just need to change the icon, that's it, nothing else. So that's very simple. Now we need to update the icon. So I'm just going to double click on this, right? I'm simply click on, but the one thing, inside of the component we cannot change. Inside the main component we can change it, but inside of the child component we don't have permission to change. Okay, so what you can do, we can just make some more alternative. Let's say right now it's have a one online learning, that looks pretty well, right? And then we can go the next, just duplicate it, then we get a different one from there, and then we can make more difference. Let's click on this icon, let's go to huge icon again, and now the next is like practice. So what you can do, we can type here practice, simply practice, and let's go here the free option. Okay, practice is nothing. If you search it, there's nothing we can see. Okay, so we need to add here the practice icon, and then we need to place here some more, I mean the grow icon. So yep, then it's gonna be totally ready, and then we're gonna go to the next. And this is not finalized yet. We can say that this is totally finalized, but this is something that is starting, you know, like whatever it's thing like more complex, whatever, we just need to do the experiment. We can come in a Figma, we can do the design, and then if we like it, then we're gonna just follow and make same to same in WordPress website, or if you feel like, okay, this is not looks good or we don't like, then we can again do the customization in Figma. Okay, so I hope you understand about it. Okay, now let me change all of this icon and then we are going to the next.